So imagine if I told somebody 20 plus years ago that I have to pay in order to maybe find a date. Imagine that. And not like, oh, okay, well, $10 a month. No. Look at these prices, guys. I either pay for 1 week $25. That means that if I pay for 1 week, that would be $100 a month to maybe find a date. Maybe. Not even guaranteed to find a date. Like imagine that. Like, I guarantee you, everyone would laugh at me if I said I have to pay $100 a month, or even if I have to pay for $108 6 months, which is over $300 a year to find a date, to maybe find a date. I would laugh at them too. I would think that's the stupidest, silly thing ever. But here we are in 2025, and yeah, unfortunately, as a male in this generation, we don't have the luxury of, unless we're the top 10%. And I'm telling you guys right now, guys, I promise you guys, this is true. 20%, 80% rule, guys. Look it up. It's true. I guarantee it. I bet, guys. I experienced it. If you're pretty much, the 20-80 rule is that I think 80% of girls are only interested in 20% of men, which is true. I mean, that's not just 20% of random men. That's 20% of the top men. 6 foot over tall. You have all, good looking, genetics, everything's good. You have a lot of money. Like, all that kind of mama drama. If you don't have a lot of money, you at least have to be 6 foot tall, have a good body, have a good face, and maybe a 9 guy is probably pulling a 4 girl, yeah, I feel like women are definitely delusional, and I guess they can be in this type of society, the way we have things set. But I'm gonna waste my money on this, so you guys won't have to, and see if we get anywhere. Before we do that, I want to actually show you. First off, there's Hinge, and there's Hinge Plus, which is already also ridiculously expensive, and obviously, unfortunately, the prices go up. I mean, or it's cheaper as you spend more, obviously. Why wouldn't it be? So yeah, the best you can do is $150 for 6 months, compared to $170, I think, or $180. So at that point, spend $30 more for 6 months, which is not that much more. You might as well just do the Hinge X. For Hinge Plus, you just get unlimited likes, see everyone who likes you, all that kind of stuff. But for Hinge X, the only thing you get that you don't get on a Hinge Plus is these 3: priority likes, enhanced recommendations, and skip the line. So we're gonna go for the Hinge X, and see if anything happens. Hopefully it does. If not, then I just wasted a lot of money. I don't know which one to do. I don't want to spend too much money. That's a lot of money. 3 months for $100. Oh my god, dude, that's literally $400 a year. That's so much money. Why? My god. Okay, whatever. 1 month for $55. That's a crime. $25 for a week. That should be illegal, guys. This doesn't even mean you're gonna date someone. This just means that it increases your chances. So, like, if you get no dates, you're just throwing your money away. And yeah, this is awful. All right, we're gonna go for the 3 months one. I think that's fair. I mean, whatever. $100, or only saving $20 if I do whatever. All right, I'm gonna do the 3 months one. Okay, I guess $100 gonna be down the drain. So let me buy that. Give me 1 second. Guys, no, my money's gone. I just threw away all that money for you guys. You leveled up to Google Play Point. Woo! You leveled up, guys! I only spent $100 to do it. Alright, here comes my notification saying, oh, now you spent all this money. Is everything okay? What are you doing? Alright, so now I am on Hinge. Wow! Let's see what changes. I'm going to keep you guys updated as I go through this progress or process. So as of right now, I had 0 people, right? I did it on purpose. I matched with one person and I didn't really like. I don't know why I matched with them by accident. So I messaged them, whatever. I removed them. So just to start fresh, guys. So right now I have 0, which is good. You can see exactly what happens. And if I go to my profile, I just want to show my profile. So if you guys are going to invest into this, I highly recommend having good pictures, which my sister and my friend picked out these pictures of me, and yeah, I don't know, whatever. So this is the first one. Your pictures want to look like you're having fun, like you're social, like you're a good person. If you're not smiling, you definitely want to smile in your pictures. So that's me and my friend. This is me in Poland. I think it's a nice picture as well. Okay, whatever. And this is me putting on the tefillin with my rabbi. So I think that's good because also I'm looking for a Jewish woman. Well, I'm looking for any kind of girl at this point, but ideally Jewish woman would be great. So like apparently that's attractive to Jewish women, a man who puts on tefillin. Okay, whatever. This is me in the military, which is good. And this is me with my sister, and this is when I graduated college. I personally don't like women who are with men in dating pictures because I feel like they're taken, and I don't know. But my sister said to me that if a man is with a girl, it shows that they're social and all that kind of good stuff. So I don't know. Supposedly it's attractive for a female to see a man with another girl. But I don't know, not for me. Maybe for other guys they find attractive if a female's with other guys, but I don't find that attractive. So yeah, and then make sure you guys do prompts. Make sure you guys do everything as much as you can in your profile to give you guys yourself the best chance of finding matches. So I'm just showing you guys my profile. I did prompts. I did different stuff, and I don't really put pronouns on because I don't really deal with that kind of crap. Sorry, but my friend and my sister, they both told me that to put on my pronouns, so show people that I'm not weird if I don't know, but I just put down he, him, because I guess my pronouns, whatever. So they told me to do that, but yeah, I'm taking their advice, and we'll see what happens. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna start liking people. Oh no, it must be $100 was not enough for you, was it? Looking good. Boost your profile to show off your updates. You can be seen by 11 more people. Boost for $10. What's $10 more at this point, guys? All right, let's do it. Oh God, guys, you're killing me. It's only for 1 hour. I'm paying $10 for an hour. All right, I'm gonna start liking people for this whole hour, making the best of that $10 if that's the case. Let's go. Fuck it. Just better get a lot of views, please. Please get a lot of views. Maybe I'll at least make a couple dollars from this video. That's the goal. Yeah, whatever. Okay, ready to boost now. Oh God, gosh, I spent all my money. All right. So I'm gonna update you guys. Everything I get a match and everything. I'm gonna just keep liking every single person just to see how many matches we can get. Okay, I'll come back to you guys. Alright guys, so I'm going to update you guys. I've been running a liker, like an auto like, and I probably liked over 1,000 women. And this is just the first day, so I'm actually regretting. I should have just brought the 1 week because yeah, this is pretty much trash at this point. So let me tell you guys what happened so far after 24 hours, okay? So I've been running the scan I've been liking every single girl pretty much for about, like I said, about 20 hours, I would say. I even ran it through the night. So pretty much I would get a couple real people who are actually interested, like maybe like 2 or 3. I got about maybe total 50, 45 matches. So I'm definitely getting matches. Most of the women that I got matches with are, I don't know what you mean, but just not my type. They're very, to me, unattractive. But you're like, oh, why'd you pair with them? Because I have auto like, so they liked literally every single woman. So most of them were women I was not attractive to. So this is a woman I would not have liked myself. Usually the real ones are, and then there's a bunch of beautiful women, but most of them are fake accounts. And then I also met 3 girls. I guess they're girls, but they were actually just trying to get people or guys to subscribe to their OF. So there's that. I had, I removed and blocked them. A couple of girls, pretty much however you want to slice or dice it, whether they try to come to me, come to them, they pretty much just wanted money. This girl right here said that to give her money to pay for her beauty. And here's another girl who was pretty much saying I should do everything for her. She wants to come see me, so I said, okay, I'll buy the ticket, I'll pick you up, I'll drop you off, I'll pay for a date, I'll drive us everywhere we go, and you can even stay with me. I literally, what else can I do at this point? I've done literally every single thing for this person. And she gets very, very angry and upset that I was not going to pay for an Airbnb. And then she says how she shouldn't stay with men. She doesn't know. I don't even know if these are even real women or if these are just men trying to get money. I don't even know what this is. And then she started cursing at me and then saying how her time is money and that I should Zell her $400. And she mentioned this multiple times. And she literally said again, okay, Zell me if you're rich. And then she says before that she's a nurse and that she has a lot of money and that she doesn't need my money. And then she said that she was testing me and that her dad owns a house in Miami. But then she keeps asking me for money and saying that if I don't give her money, then she starts pretty much telling me to die or saying "f you" to me. So yeah, pretty crazy stuff. So you see again, she tells me to f off, and then she says Venmo me 500 and we'll see. So yeah, she's pretty much just trying to get money out of me. So yeah, block her. And honestly, just besides that, most of these women just do not respond. And again, most of them are just I just don't find attractive. Sorry, but yeah, most of them just don't respond. Like they might respond like 1 or 2 times, and then they just stop responding at all. And I mean, this is the truth, guys. Most women that respond are, most women that are real are women who are not like these beauty. If you see like these like women who are super hot, like these like they look like models, there's a 99.9% chance it's not the real woman. It's either like it could be a pretend man, it could be someone trying to get someone to do their OF, or yeah. I mean, there's no point in liking it because 99.9, unless you're like a top 1% guy, right? If you're like a 80% or lower guy, don't even waste your time liking those pictures of these hot model girls because they're not 99.9% of them are not real. I actually did have one date with this girl. Well, I was gonna have a date with this girl, but I did. She pretty much like only had her face in the picture, and then she showed me her like her body and all that. And it was just a little. It just wasn't my type. Like she was. I just personally don't like big women. That's just my preference. And she was a little big, but just wasn't my type. So yeah, that's pretty much that's the experience. And like I said, most of them are just trying to have fun. Not have fun. Most of them are actually just trying to get you to, so we're here, okay? Look, literally respond one time, looking for someone to make content with. And, yeah. And also another big thing, guys, they tell you that there's a lot of red flags I actually noticed. One person was like, well, a couple of them were like, let's talk on Snapchat. And if they say Snapchat only and that they don't give you their number, they don't talk anywhere else, then that's like 99.9% chance that they are just trying to promote their OF, because what they do is they get you to add them on Snap, and then they send you kind of like these inappropriate pictures to lead you on so you can like subscribe to their OF. And then whatever you say, like you say, oh, I'm actually looking for a date, I'm not looking to subscribe to someone's OF. Then they'll kind of lure that to like they'll say, oh, well, I met a boyfriend, I have an ex on this app, whatever. I have my ex through OF. So it's just a bunch of BS, guys. That's just how it is. I did not know this, but yeah, I mean, just so far, I would say that 100% not worth it. For girls, it's probably 100% worth it, because a girl, you don't have to buy it if you're a girl. Like you can just, like my sister, she has hundreds of matches. She's been on multiple dates. But yeah, with me, I spent over $110 so far. And yet I cannot get one date. I literally had one date like opportunity, but she was just not my type at all. So yeah, and then it's pretty bad. It's actually really bad. And then like I said, besides them not responding, trying to promote this, like there's like, and some of them that actually are legit, that have kids, and they're not really that attractive. I hate to say that, to me at least. So to find an attractive girl who's actually interested in me and who actually puts the effort to talk to me, I would say 0. Right? And I liked over 1,000 girls. If I'm liking one girl let's say like one girl every like 5 seconds, right? Think about, just do the math, how many girls I liked in like 15-20 hours, because literally this thing's been running for 15-20 hours straight, like liking every single person. So yeah, I don't think it's worth it at all. Again, it's only the first 24 hours, but I don't see how anything's going to change. But I'm gonna keep you guys updated if anything does actually happen. But as of right now, I highly do not recommend. Again, for the first hour I was liking girls, I had 11 times boost. and like it did very little, but still, like I like thousands of girls, and yet I'm getting nowhere. So and I'm not too bad looking. Like, I'm average looking. I'm skinny. I have a good stomach. I work out. I have a job. I have associates. I have a bachelor's. So it's not like, I'm a loser or like, whatever. But like, if someone like me who's having such a hard time to find just one decent girl who's interested in me, then yeah, it's not worth it. If you look at me and you're like, oh, you're not a bad looking guy, like, then don't waste your time. But if you think I'm like ugly, or maybe you have a better time if you're top 10% of guys. But I highly do not recommend, as so far, wasting any money on dating apps. But I'm up to you guys either tomorrow or in a couple of days to let you guys know what's going on. Also, guys, I can't tell you how much of a waste of time. Like, just imagine for 1 second, if I didn't have the auto light thing on, right? Imagine if I was liking people for a couple of hours, right? I got nowhere liking every single person for 20 hours, 25 hours now, okay? And I spent so much time messaging these people, texting them, trying to get more information out of them, waiting for the response, responding. So like, and I got nowhere. So I spent countless hours and literally have gotten nowhere. And the last thing I want to mention too in this quick little update video is how I feel. I feel like trash. I really do, because I feel so ugly. I really do. Like, I'm like, am I just that ugly where I cannot get one person to, like, one decent person or decent girl that just want to go out with me? I feel so awful about myself. These dating apps are just awful. And I'm not going to blame Hinge, because I don't think it's completely their fault in that aspect. I just think overall, dating apps are so awful, especially for guys. If you're a girl, I'm sure that you're getting all these matches. Also, I'm talking about this too. My sister does not have premium, never buy it, whatever. And I think she got as much matches as I did, right? Who has premium, who's been liking I think like maybe told like a couple of thousand girls. And she has the same amount of matches as me. And she was on the app for 10 minutes. And I've been on the app so far, liking people. My auto like has been going for about 20, 25 hours. And she has the same matches as me. And she's been doing it, like, she's been going there for like, just 10 minutes a day, because she only has like 6 likes a day. So just think about how crazy that is. So again, like, don't do it. If you're a guy, save your money. I mean, you might as well just go talk to a random girl in person. I mean, at least if you get rejected that way, at least you're not spending all your money and wasting all your money. And at least you probably feel bad about yourself, but at least you have your money still. I don't know. This is trash. This is honestly such a crappy experience. This is why I stopped using dating apps, and everyone's like, "Oh, we use dating apps." I'm like, "Nah, don't work." I mean, I know a guy who's he's decent looking, but he gets some matches, But like, it just doesn't work for me. Maybe like some guys, maybe you're like, I get matches, well, it's good for you, but for me, it does not work. She's just going crazy. Sorry. What are you doing? What are you doing? I can't zoom in. All right, guys. I'll update you soon. All right, guys. So I am super depressed. So yeah, I made my location up to like 40 miles away from me, which is far enough. And yet, that's pretty much a wrap. So yeah, it's been literally like 2 days of liking people straight, pretty much. And I'm already at, that's it. That's everybody there. So I don't know why I just didn't buy the 1 week and save myself like $75. But yeah, unfortunately, that was a huge waste of money. If you're gonna do what I did, just buy the 1 week for $25. That's more worth it than spending $100 plus tax plus the $10 boost. And yeah, so far I've gotten 0 dates. I've met some people. Most of them were just scams, or people who want to just money. But yeah, I've gotten some people, but most of them just didn't work out. And yeah, so very, very, very disappointed. I would not spend your money on this. If you are, just spend the 1 week and just grind it out. That's you get most of your money from that value, honestly. Because if I spent $25, I would actually be not as upset. But since I spent over $100, I'm actually really upset because I'm already reached my limit after 2 days of scrolling. So for the next 6 months, I'm gonna be pretty much not even using this app. And yeah, so it really does suck big time. That was a huge waste of money, and I recommend for you guys not to do this. So that's my conclusion. And I'm not blaming Hinge. I think this is for dating apps overall. You might get lucky, you might get a good match, things might work out. But I would say for the average person, especially I'm talking about for at least for guys, for girls, you have the luxury of not having to spend money unless you're like a 10%, 20, unless you're like within like the low 30% of all females, maybe. But as a man, it's the opposite. If you're top 80%, if you're, I mean, top 20% of men, you don't probably, but if you're anything below that, you probably do. Also depends how desperately you want to find somebody. But yeah, I would honestly just stick with the free version. Don't waste your money like I did. I'm glad that I got to waste my money for you guys. And I was hoping actually to get a date along the way, but unfortunately that did not happen. And there's no more people to like. So yeah, I'm gonna be posting this video and very, very upsetting results. But that's just how it is in life, right? But yeah, thanks for watching, and leave down your guys' experiences down below, and I like to read them. But yeah, other than that, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.